But I did want to chat a section, Ian, is just around HubSpot credits. People are so confused about what HubSpot credits are and will they go crazy. Have you had customers kind of confused by this, or is it just me?
No. I think a lot of people are, Craig, and people get caught out because they're using stuff in beta that don't use credits. And then when credits come into play, they're like, oh, hang on a second. Where did all my credits go? Most common one comes like, why is this not working? Why has it stopped working?
Yeah.
And so generally people, especially people that are on the legacy billing that haven't moved to the new billing, don't have credits. Like, so we're in the same spot. We bought some credits, but there are customers of ours that have been with HubSpot for like 10 years, don't have credits as yet. They haven't transitioned their account and they're trying all of these new features. And then when they start charging, they suddenly get cut off. So need to be aware of that when we're talking about this.
I think that's a really good point because people are on different kind of subscription settings, and it's hard to give advice that applies to everyone. I think what I'll highlight though, because I think we're a legacy portal. We're 13 years. I think we've been using HubSpot, and we've been just switched over to the new model. And I think people have been burnt in the past with the whole marketing contacts. They'd get bumped up a tier. They couldn't control it. Suddenly they're getting charged more. And then even worse, probably one of the worst things I think HubSpot's ever done is you can't go back until your next renewal. So it's like,
Right.
I accidentally went over. Okay, I'll just clear them out. Oh, why doesn't it go back down? Oh no, sorry. I think that's one of the evil things HubSpot's done. Very few things I really dislike, but that was one of them. And the impact of that is still, that's causing people anxiety. And so when the HubSpot credits thing rolled out, they're like, I don't want to get burnt. Like I've heard all those stories about people getting burnt with marketing contacts. They're like, what are we going to do? Thankfully, HubSpot has very carefully thought about this, and the controls that are in place that they've got, especially with people on the new portals, are really good. So you have an overage setting, and we've got screenshots of this in the show notes where you can set it to just pay as you go, which means you have a certain number of credits in your account each month. And if you hit that limit, it just stops. And for most people, I would say set it to pay as you go. Only go to auto upgrade once you're clear on what that might mean. You might say, well, why would I go auto upgrade? Well, it's that scenario you just mentioned, Ian. You've got agents, maybe you've got customer agent, which we'll chat about later. Fantastic agent. And you don't want it just stopping in the middle of the month. You actually want it to continue. So that's where auto upgrade might actually be something that you apply. But in managing their credits, I think they've done really well. They've got this nice layout, tells you what's consuming the credits. You can see how rapidly that's been happening and how many credits you have left. Do you have this new kind of approach in your portal as well, Ian?
Yes.
Yeah,
I do, Craig, because we did purchase credits. So I am seeing that exactly like you were seeing it.
Yeah. And one of the things to highlight when you see this breakdown, and if you're watching this on YouTube or you got the show notes, they do break down the credits by usage by feature. And one of them is enrichment. And I'm happy to say that enrichment will always be 0 credits consumed from now on if you've got a paid seat, Ian, because data enrichment is included. We can't say free, can we, Ian? We can only say included if you've got
That's
paid.
right. It is included, Craig.
It's included, which is great. So basically go through, make sure you enrich all your contacts and companies.
I think the big thing for people to remember is that do not be afraid of the credits. Take some time to understand it, because I feel that there is a lot to be gained from the utilization of credits in the agents that are being pushed out. So you've got to really switch the way you think. And I guess we'll cover this over episodes that are coming up. But I think that that's really what I want to highlight to people, is that do not be afraid, but be educated on how it's utilizing it and what it can utilize it and what makes the most sense in your business. Because I often think about how much it would cost to have somebody do it physically versus paying for a credit to have that job done. So I think about that. Think of the time saved. Think of the output. Think that the agent never sleeps. That's a big thing. And I think you'll start to see the benefits of actually using the credits to keep your system updated, your CRM updated, essentially.